1. So the Mini is underway for their opening event of the weekend. Drama on the back straight, car all out of shape. I think it was Ryan Wadling in 475 with 874 Ben McClellan involved in that one. Here in the home straight, 79 Mason Howe gets sent into a spin. Oh, and we've got a clatters. Corey Mathers drives into the back of one of the Wilson machines. So a hectic start to Ministox heat number 1. 550 leading the way, Callum Herzig. Experienced racer from down south with the birthday boy Sean Boyle in second place, with 16 Jamie Balfour in third. Mason Howe racing in a side machine as Caitlin Mitchell gets sent into a half spin out towards the wall as the UK champion goes by. That's Charlie Weston. Oakley Grief in 219 fighting his way through, as is 874 Ben McClellan after getting caught up in that waddling incident earlier on. Oh, more drama as 879 gets sent hard towards the wall. So it's 550 leading the way from 136 and 16 as Caitlin Mitchell, made of tough stuff, rejoins the race. So 114 Charlie Lomas running in fourth. So 550 leading down the back straight from 136 Sean Boyle. Ben McClellan making progress further back as we've got another spinner hard towards the wall. Up onto its roof goes Bonnie Weston, I think it is, in 607. So Ministox heat number 1 back under green flag conditions with Sean Boyle taking over at the front of the field. Jamie Balfour in second, and then 114 chasing hard as well. That's Charlie Lomas. Spin on the back straight. One of the Herzigs has gone around. Both of them actually slow on the back straight as Lomas takes over at the front of the field. So Charlie Lomas under pressure now from Jamie Balfour in number 16 with 136. Sean Boyle chasing hard. Then the star graders starting to amass, including Ollie Syme and Charlie Weston. They head round the turnstile bend and onto the back straight. Ben McClellan up the inside of 79 Mason Howe. The rest of the field coming through. 114 though still in that race lead. The Irish Open champion 99 Jaden Roth gaining a place as we've got a clash further back as Mason Howe clashes off the wall as some of the back marking traffic comes by. We've lost Stuart Sheville Jr. earlier on in this one also. So meanwhile, still the battle on for the leads. 114 and 16. First and second. Jamie Balfour trying his hardest to get on the back bumper of 114 with 1 lap to go. But it's one of the Southwest drivers from Charlie Lomas and 114 who leads on to the back straight. 16 Jamie Balfour in second from Sean Boyle in third. The challenge comes in from 16, but he's too far back. The checkered flag drops and it's Charlie Lomas who takes the win. The rest of the field coming round to complete ORCI Ministox heat number 1 this evening. Better start that time round from the ORCI Ministox. 607 Bonnie Weston making it back out. We've got cars towards the wall. 618 Stuart Chevel Jr. not having much, Junior not having much luck here. Previous race winner was 114 Charlie Lomas, and we've got a yellow flag because 618 has slowed the car to a halt right on the turnstile bend, unfortunately. So Ministox seat number 2 gets back underway here. 550 takes over at the front momentarily, but it's 136 who's into the race lead. Sean Boyle celebrating his birthday here this weekend. Previous heat winner 114 is into third. Ben McClellan now up into fourth, having started from the red grade. The first of our star graders into fourth at this moment in time. 16 Jamie Balfour, who's looking quick tonight. He's had a bit of an indifferent season, has young Jamie, but right on the pace here on British Championship night, and he's on the rear bumper now at 136, coming into the pit bend and round into the home straight. Charlie Lomas in 114 and Ben McClellan, his tyres squeal. Lexi Crosby as old Jaden Roth gets cracked into by 321, and 181 Harry Martin goes avoiding. We're going to check Billy Summer Glen and also me like a child. It's often said that a youngster should be seen and not be heard, but I want you. So on to the back straight, 136. Sean Boyle leads the way from Charlie Lomas, who's in with the bumper. Ben McClellan involved here, along with Bailey Wilson in 696, as 16 Jamie Balfour gets caught on the outside line. Charlie Lomas likewise on the outside allows Ben McClellan up and into second place. There's 3 qualifying heats for this evening's British Championship, sponsored by T-Page Motor Engineering, as 874 Ben McClellan moves through into the lead. Bailey Wilson following him through into second, and here comes Ollie Simon 480 running in fifth. So very close racing as a big push comes in from 114 Charlie Lomas, which gets him back into third place. So we do, it's 874 Ben McClellan down the back straight, eking out an advantage over 696 Bailey Wilson, with 114 Charlie Lomas in third. 313, it's Charlie Weston in fourth. His tyres squeal. Here's Ryan Wadling, who's been in a lot of the action here so far this weekend in the mini stocks. He's spun safely here in home straight. Cars go out to the wall, including from Ollie Simon, who's lost a couple of places in that one. So it's 874 from 696 in second. And then Lomas gets a big shove from 313 Charlie Weston. So into the closing stages of this one now. Ben McClellan clearing the lead at the moment. For the back, 136 dropping back with Corey Mathers involved here. We're on to the final lap of the circuit for Ben McClellan. 313 Charlie Weston makes the move up the inside of Bailey Wilson for second. For the back, we've got side-by-side racing with Mason Howe involved with 136 Sean Boyle and Jamie Balfour as Ben McClellan takes the win. The rest of the cars come through. Mason Howe just pipping 136 at the flag, and it's another hard fought and closely contested ORCI mini stocks race.
Well, just because I'm in my teens and I still go to school.
So the cars head around the turnstile bend, and oh, drama here. Lexi Crosby sent backwards here in home straight. Going to see if she can get going. Lana Midler into spin on the back straight with 3:21. Billy Summer Glen. So incidents either side. 41 trying to get to the inside of the track, which she's managed to do. Well done to Lana. So a scary few moments for the ORCI Ministox, who've been as action-packed as the saloons at times tonight. So up front, it's 8:79, Caitlin Mitchell, who's got a healthy lead at the moment over 16, Jamie Balfour. So 8:79 round the pit bend and into the home straight. And the yellow flag's called for, unfortunately, with 41 out onto the track on the back straight, the nose building up onto the track. So the ORCI Ministox seat number 3 gets back underway. Caitlin Mitchell had a healthy lead at the time of the stoppage, but that's been wiped out, so Jamie Balfour is up the inside now and through into the race lead. On the back straight, we've got a 6:07 slow there. And it's the sod's law, it's the rule of the steward. The yellow flag's got called. So let's see if we can get this race then to its conclusion. Caitlin Mitchell leads from 16, Jamie Balfour. On the tail is 114 Charlie Lomas, the Heat 1 winner. And 618 Stuart Chevel Jr., who's not had a great night's results so far, with Ben McClellan tucked in behind them. 136 Sean Boyle and 696 Bailey Wilson, all in the tussle for positions here. 618 up the inside as they move on for the race lead. 114 caught on that outside line, and this could see him lose second now to 874 Ben McClellan. So 618 leads, 874 in second. Still Charlie Lomas not giving up on that outside line. Caitlin Mitchell likewise in 879. To her inside is 136 Sean Boyle. So the cars jostle for position down there on the back straight. Into the pit bend, the bumper comes in from 16 Jamie Balfour on the back of Charlie Weston in 313. That's the battle for 5th place. Meanwhile, there's a battle on for second. Ben McClellan in that second spot, but Charlie Lomas not giving up, just inches behind as 618 trails through. So 618, 874 and 114, your top 3 with 3 laps of the circuit to go. Bumper goes in on 879 from the 313 machine. 480, Ollie Syme looking to gain a spot as well. So it's 618, Stuart Chevel Jr. leading the way. 874 and 114, second and third. The cars head on to the back straight. Now relatively evenly spaced. 114 can't make the gap close as Ollie Syme gets up the inside of 879 through for that position. Corey Mathers likewise looking to follow through in 557. We've got the checkered flag ready for 618 Stuart Chevel Jr. who takes the victory. 874 and 114 second and third. The rest of the field come through to conclude a T Page Motor Engineering sponsored Ministox seat number 3. Is the 2026 ORCI Ministox British Championship sponsored by T Page Motor Engineering.
Well, childish dreams. I'm nobody.
So the green flag drops on the ORCI Ministox. Ben McClellan into the lead in 8.74. Charlie Weston in 3.13 with 16. Jamie Balfour tucked in behind. And already Stuart Sheville Jr. making progress from near the back of the grid. Oh, we've got a car in the wall. I think it's Bailey Wilson. Oakley Grief gets clattered into here, courtesy of Caitlin Mitchell. So 6.96 shining on the back straight. We've got more drama. And the yellow flags come out and flying, precisely what Ben McClellan did not want to see. But unfortunately 6.96 stranded there on the pit bend, broadside across the track. So the green flag drops on the ORCI Ministox British Championship. 6.18 Stuart Sheville Jr. up into second place now on the back straight. It wasn't 6.96 that was in the wars down there. It was 5.57 it looks like, because 6.96 was running in third. But here comes 1.14 Charlie Lomas, who's been quick all night. So 8.74 and 6.18 duking it out at the front of the field. Got back to 1.14 in third place as the cars head down the back straight. 6.18 now making his move up and through into the lead. 6.18 and 8.74 your race order. 8.74 coming back at the 6.18 driver. Good battle with 6.96 Bailey Wilson back up the inside of 1.14 Charlie Lomas, and behind them 16 Jamie Balfour. But 6.18 has gotten a car lengths gap on the 8.74 drivers. They head down the back straight. He didn't finish two of the heats, but a win in heat 3. Managed to salvage something, and after all those incidents in the opening laps of this one, he's made it through to the front. So 6.18 down the back straight from 8.74 and 16 Jamie Balfour into third, as we've got cars heading round into the home straight. Sean Boyle in 1.36 trying to gain a place. 16 Jamie Balfour's. We've got all sorts of drama on the back straight, and that's going to bring out yellow flags with Lana Midler into the...
Don't bother me, that makes me wild, and please don't treat me.
So the ORCI Ministox British Championship back underway, and 6.18 Stuart Sheville Jr.'s made a good start. 8.74 Ben McClellan in second. Jamie Balfour still embroiled in this battle for third with Charlie Lomas, and 6.96 Bailey Wilson. Those three battling it out for position as they head down the back straight. 6.18, 8.74 and 16 your top three. Caitlin Mitchell in 8.79 exited earlier on, and it's 5.11. I should say Caitlin Mitchell in behind 4.80. Ollie Syme with Lexi Crosby in 5.11. So it is 6.18, 8.74 and 16 first, second and third. Heading on to the back straight, and can 8.74 do anything about the gap to 6.18 out in front? In this T Page Motor Engineering sponsored British Championship. So 6.18, 0.8 of a second. Oh, we've got a spinner. 6.96 has gone around. So he's out of that battle for third now. And the gap now is 0.9 of a second between first and second. So it is 6.18 Stuart Sheville Jr. down the back straight. So it is just to confirm over the PA system that there are no guests other than the sponsor onto centre after this race. as we need to get on with the saloon heat if we possibly can. So it's 618 down around the pit bend and on to the home straight with 4 laps to go. So 618, 874 and number 16, first, second and third. The battle for third very much still in doubt, with Charlie Weston and Charlie Lomas trying to catch 16. We've got a spinner on the back straight. They've spun towards the infield. It looks like it's a Northern Irish visitor, Harry Martin. So 618 and 874, driving a lonely race in the closing stages of this one with 2 laps to go. Oh, and Charlie Weston gets spun around by Lomas in 114 with 16. Jamie Balfour now relegated down to 4th. Can he do anything about coming back at 114? He has done. He's dived up the inside. Lomas gets out of shape. Balfour into 3rd once more. 114 drops down to 4th. The driver's being warned about the position of 313. So the race leaders come around, and the British Championship goes to 618. Stuart Chevel Jr., Ben McClellan 2nd, and Jamie Balfour gets 3rd as we go reds on the raceway. So a reminder that due to us needing to get the saloon race onto track, there will be no family members on the centre for this one. It will be sponsors and